Welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on the bird journal. This is a digital design by Creating with Jovi, and I believe it is called Birds. Let me double check. Let me just get right here. And I do believe, just make sure. Now anyhow, I'm just going to use the kit and some of my coffee dye paper from my stash. Excuse me, guys. Holy cow. I'm very sleepy. Can you tell? Okay, so it is. Oh, that's not the one. Yeah, the birds. It's just the birds. The birds. Yeah, the birds kit. It's just birds. And it is the most darling little kit. I think I've already shown you, but as we're doing our signatures, you'll see them again, and you'll see them again when the journal's done. So what I'm doing again is just prepping my signatures so that they're ready to go. This is going to be a hidden spine. You won't see the strings in this one. For me, they're a little bit faster, although this does look like it's taken a minute, but they are a little bit faster, and basically it makes the journal preparation go quite a bit faster, and it's really pretty. So again, I am taking advantage of the extra paper that came, that comes, because the paper is bigger than 8.5 by 11. And in one of my sets of papers, I can actually get two. I think it's the 14 by 14.5, or I don't know, but it gets two perfect 8.5 by 11, so that would be it. Anyhow, so then I do that, then I tear this piece. Now this one I did this way, but they're all going to be a little bit different. They're not all going to be the same. So first of all, I just got to tear this, and this one I think I'm just going to make a regular pocket out of. So anyhow, hope everybody's well. Thanks for coming to the channel today. I don't know if I have done something wrong or right, but I've lost a few subscribers, so I hope that changes along the way here soon. So again, the story of a content provider's life, right? Okay, now I have a cool story to tell you while I'm prepping my papers. See, now that'll close under here. And then this one, and this one, and this one can go together. And then I will clean these up so they're all pretty even. Okay, so I work for the town that I live in, and I work for our recreation center. And the other day, because we get a lot of people that just sit in our parking lot, but the other day there was this car out there, and it's a young man sitting in the car, and he came in and wanted to know who we were, if we were open, just asking questions, right? What kind of things that we have going on, etc., etc. And then he proceeded to tell me he was uploading a video. He had left his home in St. Louis, Missouri. Was it St. Louis, Missouri? St. Louis, Missouri. Was that it? I don't know. He was from St. Louis, I think he said. And that he was traveling. Sorry, that's my alarm. Nothing to worry about when somebody's walking in front of my camera. Anyhow, he was traveling, and he was doing documentaries on all of the towns that he visits. He plans on going to a certain number of states, and he's posting it on his YouTube. So I'll put an @ in his channel in the description box. But anyhow, it's like, how often do you get to meet another YouTuber? So it's a question for you guys. Does it happen to you often? How does that work for you? Okay, this one's next. So anyhow, hi Joe. His name was Joe, and he and his dog, I guess, are traveling, he said. I watched his introductory video. He only has 8 subscribers, so he's trying to build his channel. So if you like traveling videos, you could join his channel, but as of right now, he just has the one introductory video, but he was working on the rest. So there you go. And he said his next stop is going to be Mugyeong, which is basically a ghost town here in our county. Lots of history here in the county I live in. Lots of history in New Mexico, period. But particularly that area. And so I was sharing ideas on places like Shakespeare, Ghost Town, Georgetown Cemetery. It's a beautiful place to go and visit if you like old historical graveyards. We have some caves up behind our courthouse, and somewhere here in our little community we have underground railroads from when the Chinese were here during the mining days. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So yeah, lots of history. Okay, so this one's going to be the easy one. Lots and lots of history. So again, if you get a chance, it was, what was it? Modern Nomad Docs, I think it was. Modern Nomad Docs. And his name is Joe, and you can tell him Junk Journal Diva said hello. Sent you to visit his channel and to say hello. So there we go. I think I gotta do it this way. Let's see. No, it goes this way. Doesn't it? It should go this way. I think I'm going to do it this way. Whether it should or shouldn't, that's the way we're going. And then we'll have one signature ready to load. Just like that. Just like that. Not that it was that simple, but just like that. And then this guy will go in here. And then I'll get the other one done, and then I can start on the fun part, which will be the ephemera. And what I like about doing this, actually, I was talking with another content creator today on Facebook, and she likes this method as well. So all I'm going to do now is just bind it, and I'm going to glue this page to the next signature. But before I do that, I want to trim all of that and have it nice and even. To be honest with you, I don't like it crooked like that. So anyhow, yeah, kind of cool. And I do love my history more than you know. When I was going to college, quite honestly, I didn't know if I was going to be an English major or a history major. So I pretty much decided to go with history. I mean, language arts, English. And I became a language arts major. and got my first degree in language arts secondary ed. Got my second degree, my master's degree in technology and education, and it's a K through 12. And then I started the whole PhD road, and I had to bail because the cost of the classes was just astronomical, and I do mean astronomical. I just couldn't afford it, you know. I just couldn't afford it. Okay, so we're gonna, if I make everybody nervous, what is she doing? But I'm just making them all even there. You see? So anyhow, yeah, I pretty much finished my first year, and it wasn't super difficult. I was going to do family therapy because I felt like that's where my heart told me to go, but it didn't happen. I did not become a family therapist, although I did learn a lot of helpful ideas when working with families, because you know, you can't teach certain things, you know, you're born with or not born with, right? And some things you can teach. Parenting is one thing you can teach. I still feel like that's way off. Anyhow, learned a lot. And incidentally, I got this right up in your face, guys, sorry. That class took place in Phoenix, Arizona. And what a trip that was. We were all on our last day of class, ready to leave and come home and, you know, be done with it and over it and that sort of thing. And I bet you I'm going to have to wind up reprinting these pages if I don't quit. Let's see how bad they look. So far, so good. So I got that little jagged edge right there that I got to trim out. But anyhow, so we're on our last day of class, and we're on this bus that took us from where they were holding the class to our hotel, and everybody was in one hotel, and it was very expensive too, let me tell you. They picked the most expensive hotel in Arizona, I swear. Anyhow, last day of class, right? We're all excited. We're going to go home, see our families, and we're headed back to the hotel. And somebody came down the street the wrong way. And I just had time to yell, "Oh crap," but it wasn't "oh crap" that I yelled. Hit the floor. We all bailed. We all hit the floor. And the guy did sideswipe us, but it wasn't very serious. And at that moment, though, I'm thinking, this is not the best way of doing a class. Not the last day like this. All right, there's one. So I did get it fairly well trimmed up. Now what I will do is I will probably washi the ends. Like maybe. I think I might just leave it as is. Although I'm not real keen on some of my edges. Oh well, it's not bad. Okay, I think we'll work. It will work. Maybe I'll come along and I'll do some page trims with it. This one I have to glue. These ones I have to glue. I may lace them. Maybe I'll just put lace. Yeah, that'll work. And then make my piece a little bigger. That's what we'll do. All right, there's one done. And then we'll do the next, and it'll look pretty much the same. And then we'll be ephemera ready. I do have to design a cover. Oops, sorry guys. I do have to design a cover. So this will go here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I definitely have to design a cover. There's one. Let's see, do I have enough here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I had enough right here. These are extra. So, design a cover. And I don't know what that's going to look like. Which piece I'm going to use. I just don't know. I might use one of my book pieces out of that book page, out of that bird book. That's a possibility. It's a definite possibility. I've got these. If there's another one left. I've got these. These might make a nice cover. One of them. Pick one, right? Those sort of match what's in there. This one's nice right here. Look at this. That might be the one. That just might be the one. I was looking through here and I was like, man, for a kid's book, this is a good one too. They sure got a lot of cool pictures. That one's usable. Prairie grouse, Boomer the nighthawk. Nope. Kind of look like a prairie grouse. What else do we have? It says a fisherman robbed. Huh. I don't know, guys. I think I'll just go through and eyeball them. Wait till you see. Oh, next week I'll do a flip through. I finished that one journal that I'm going to be mailing for the swap. And I'll reveal who my partner is once I've received hers. So she'll do a reveal on mine when she gets it, and I'll do a reveal on hers when I get it. And we're gonna mail them on the same day. So hopefully we'll text each other or message each other and say mine's here. Okay, do your video on this day or that day. Hopefully. I tell you what, I'm not good at secrets. I can't believe I've been able to manage keeping this a secret as long as I have. See, there's lots of little bird photos in here. And I'm thinking, surely one of these, I thought I had them all. One of these should be a great little cover. And I think that one, we're going to narrow it down. See, that one's nice. That one's nice. Coming up on the one I really like. This one's nice. It's got that yellow in it. This one's nice. And this one's nice. Okay, guys, we got to choose. Before I make the cover, I'm going to ask you, is it going to be, you just say in the comments, is it going to be, and I'll number them. Okay. Is it set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you tell me, is it 6? Is it 5? Is it 4? I like 4. Is it 3? I like 3. Is it 2? Or is it 1? So you tell me in the comments, which one would you use for a cover? All right, so that about sums it up for tonight, guys. I'm going to finish doing this one, and then I'm going to do my, I'll do everything but the journal cover, and then we'll come back. I'll come back in a couple of days and see if I got more 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, or 6s. So I might group it in A, B, or no, because I got 6. Never mind. You tell me, would it be one, pick one picture 1 through 6. Cast your vote. Whoever wins, I'll check back on Monday. Whoever wins by Monday, whoever has the most numbers is the one I'll use. All right, guys, thanks for watching.